Hello, ladies and gentlemen, privileged creature of God. I hope you are doing well and you are on the top of the world. So am I. Here we are once again to talk about a new training model entitled Self-Introduction. Through this training model, after meeting someone, after greeting someone for the first time, you need to know who the person you have in front of you is, what such a person is, where such a person comes from, where such a person is originated from, where such a person stays, so on and so forth. By doing so, you introduce yourself to each other or one another if you people are more than two. So this is what we are going to learn through this training model, and then make serious practicals as professionals so that when we meet, we know exactly how to market ourselves, how to sell ourselves, how to make ourselves useful to the person we meet. So without wasting time, ladies and gentlemen, the verb that comes from self-introduction is to introduce oneself. To introduce oneself. So we have to answer the question below, how to introduce oneself. How can we introduce ourselves to each other or one another? That's what we are going to tackle. To introduce oneself to someone else, you need to mention your full name. In English environments, unlike the French one, when you want to talk about your full name, you mention first of all your first name or first names, if you have more than one, and then your surname. That is your family name or your last name. If, for example, I want to talk about my full name, I have 3 first names, or let's say I have 2 first names, which are Michel or Michael and Mausi. And my surname or my family name is Kuvahe. So I will say, I am Michel Mausi Kuvahe. Or I am called Michel or Michael Mausi Kuvahe. Or my name is Michael Mausi Kuvahe. Never ever say my name is called. No, never. Either my name is, or I am called, or I am Michael Mausi Kuvahe. Talking about my nationality, where I come from, if, for example, someone asks you, where do you come from? I come from Togo. I come from Benin. I come from Nigeria. I come from Mali. I come from La Côte d'Ivoire. So on, so on and so forth. Or I am a Togolese by nationality. I am a Beninois, or I am a Benin national by nationality. Please, we never say Beninese as some of the Francophones say it. It's a big mistake. I am a Benin national. Je suis un ressortissant béninois. Or I am a Beninois. Je suis un Béninois. I am an Ivorian. Je suis un Ivoirien. Ou je suis Ivoirien. I am an Ivorian. Je suis Ivoirien. I am a Malian. Je suis Malien. I am a Ghanaian by nationality. Je suis Ghanéen. You can also say I am of Guinea nationality. Je suis de nationalité guinéenne. I am of Guinea. We don't say Guinea, Guinea nationality. I am of Togo nationality. Je suis de nationalité togolaise. So these are the ways we can talk about our nationality. Coming to the hometown is where you are originated from, your origin. I can say, I come from Togo and I am originated from Aneho, or my hometown is Aneho. My hometown is Porto Novo. My hometown is, let's say, when you go to Mali, I can say my hometown is Sikasso. When I go to Burkina Faso, I can say my hometown is Bobo Dioulasso or Ouagadougou or Tenko Logo. When I go to La Côte d'Ivoire, I can say my hometown is Benjerville. My hometown is Yamoussoukro. My hometown is Agboville. My hometown is Bassam. So on and so forth. When I go to Niger, I can say my hometown is Niamey. When I go to Nigeria, I can say my hometown is Lagos. My hometown is Badagry. My hometown is Abuja, so on and so forth. Now, talking about my native city means where I was born. So I, Michael Kouvahe, I was born in Lomé, the capital city of Togo. So I will say I come from Togo. My hometown is Aneho, but I was born in Lomé. So my native city is Lomé. Talking about the age, I can say I am 45 years old. How old are you? I am 45 years old. Or I am 45 years of age. Or simply, I am 45. How old are you? I am 22. How old are you? I am 25 years of age. Or I am 30 years old. Now, your place of residence, or your area of residence, or your residential address. I can say that in Lomé, or I live in Lomé, because Lomé is a big city. We live in a big place, but we stay at a small place. So I live in Lomé and I stay at Ramco area. I stay at Kodjovia Kope area. I stay at Djidjole area. I live in Mali, I live in Bamako, and I stay at, I can say, Badalabugu. I stay at Badalabugu. I live in Abidjan, and I stay at Pobwe. I stay at Kumasi. I stay at Cocody. I stay at Plateau. That's what I can say concerning the area of residence. Now, if you want to talk about your profession, that's what is very important. We will come back to it. For profession or for professionals, how to talk about our profession. For example, I am a linguistics trainer by profession. I am by profession. Good. But when you say it like that, it doesn't draw people's attention properly. It doesn't say much about you. But if, for example, I say that professionally, I'm one of the best people who help professionals to eradicate the linguistics or language barriers and get more customers or get more business partners. If I say I'm the one of those that help professionals to eradicate the languages barrier and get more customers in many countries. What do I simply mean by that? I simply mean that I train people to master languages. For example, Francophones, I train them to master English. So by doing so, we break the language barrier in between English-speaking people and French-speaking people. So when I train Francophones to master English, they can easily communicate with Anglophones. So instead of saying I'm an English teacher, I have to professionalize my profession, or the way of saying my profession, the way of talking about my profession, and make it more attractive. If I'm a nurse, for example, instead of saying I'm a nurse by profession, I can say I'm the best professional that helps people or that saves people's lives. It's more attractive than saying I'm a nurse. But when you tell someone that you help people or you help save people's lives, then you are very important. You are an important person. That makes you more attractive than simply saying I'm a nurse. That's the way we talk about our profession. So if you want to introduce yourself professionally, find a way of making yourself useful, making your profession more attractive. For students or apprentices, we don't say, for example, I am a student by profession. Never. Being a student is not a profession. You are being trained to become a professional. Then you talk about your future career. Or you can say, I am being trained to save people's lives, which means I am undergoing a training in medical domain to become either a nurse or a medical doctor. Or my future career is teaching or training, or in the future, I would like to be helping people, or I would like to become someone that helps people to communicate about their products, about their services, about their businesses, which means you are a communicator, or you are communication professional or agent. In the future, or I would like to be in the future, after my training, someone helping people to sell their products, to sell their services, to succeed in their business. Then you are a commercial agent or a marketer, or you will be in the future a marketer or commercial agent. So that's the way we can talk about our professional career, our future career. Now, the last but one, let's talk about our hobbies. Yes, very important. Most of the time, when talking about hobbies, people only mention their likes, what they like. We can also talk about what we don't like, but not too much, not emphasizing on it too much. No. For example, I can say I like talking about my hobbies. I like training people. That's my first and best passion, sharing my knowledge, training people. So I love training people, or I love sharing my knowledge, my competences, my experiences. I like swimming. I like swimming. I like traveling a lot. That's Coach Michael. I love traveling. So when I mention my hobbies, you will see me in my profession, let's say, poster. When I say I love training people, I love sharing my knowledge and my competencies with people, which means I'm a professional trainer. When I say I love traveling, I also work in tourism domain, helping people to know other countries, other places, attractive sites. I also work in that way. So I love traveling. Sometimes when you mention your likes, we see you professionally in what you like as hobbies. Talking about what I don't like, I dislike gossiping. Someone will say this is meant for ladies, but I'm telling you, nowadays guys gossip more than ladies. Sorry to say it, is just a notice, okay? I dislike fighting, exchanging blows. Bang, bang. I dislike it. I don't even have time for that. I dislike sleeping too much. Yes. When you sleep too much, what time will you have for your work, your business, your fun, so on and so forth. Now, the last but not the least, you can also talk about your personal impressions about yourself. I can remember when I was an English lecturer at SALT's Center of Languages and Professional Studies in Accra in the year 2000. One of my students that time said that I don't love myself as such. That's my impressions about myself, simply because of this nature. I would not like to mention the nature. She said something negative about herself, and because of that, she doesn't love herself. But most of the time, we love ourselves. So I love myself. Don't say you like yourself. I love myself because of my ability to share my knowledge with people. So if you love yourself, there should be a reason. I love myself because of my kindness, because of my generosity nature. Yes, because of that, you can love yourself. Someone may say, I dislike myself or I don't love myself due to or because of my greedy nature. Someone may say it's just an example I'm saying, but make sure we need to be positive. Okay? So this is what we can say concerning self-introduction, how we can introduce ourselves. And basically, professionally, you need to talk about something attractive about yourself professionally. Now, to conclude, I will tell you that if you want to introduce yourself, you don't need to follow this procedure saying that my name is, I come from, no, you don't need all this. When it comes to dialogue, you meet someone, then you are exchanging, the person may be asking you questions, you'll be asking the person's questions, then you will see or you know what to say. Is very important. Very, very important. Don't make this as a test to recite like the way we do it in primary school. My name is Michael Mause Kuvahe. I come from Togo, my hometown. No. Please. When you meet someone and you want to introduce yourself as a professional, try to talk about your professional side. Very attractive. Just mention your first name. When you introduce yourself to someone, especially for the first time, what the person will keep is not your name. It's not where you come from. It's not where you stay. It's not where you live. But more important is how useful you are to such a person. In which way or the other, you can be helpful to that person. That's what the person will try to keep in mind about you. The rest will come. Now I have for practicals an exercise for you. Introduce yourself to your new pen pal living in England in a very professional way. Pen pal, that is correspondent. Okay, you've newly got in touch with someone living in England. So introduce yourself to the person in a very professional way. When you do it, just get in touch with me, and then we will make the correction if there are one or two things to adjust, or to better, or to polish, or to improve upon. We will do it. Ladies and gentlemen, as professionals, what is more important to do in English language? We say market yourself, sell yourself. The way you market yourself, the way you sell yourself is the same way people will buy you. What do I mean? The way you talk professionally about yourself, the way you make your profession very attractive, that's the perception rather people will have about your personality, about yourself, about you. Very important. Thank you very much. Let's keep in touch. Next time, we'll move on to other training topics. Thanks.